Good morning, good Monday morning. It's Monday. We all know what Monday means. The landscapers are here and they're coming around to my side of the building. That's what that means. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I close this door, if it'll help. Hold on. If you don't have your water, take this time to go grab it while we have this quick little chat, okay? Good morning. Well, I'm going to do the best I can because I want to talk. I have something on my mind that's been on my mind all morning that I think is really important. And if I wait for these guys to split, I might lose it. I might lose the thoughts that are looming around in this noodle of mine. I'm going to take a drink of water. First one of, we'll see how many I can get in today. See how many you can get in today. I apologize for the lovely sound. I should have known. They were here when I came back. So I want to make this a brief video, but I want to see if anybody else... All right, I'll be back. All right, sounds like he shifted paths and he's on the other side of the building. I want to start off by telling you this is just a little chatty video, some stuff that I want to get out. The type of video that you'll take into the bathroom with you when you're cleaning your toilets or when you're making your bed, or going through the car wash and you just need something to listen to. The beginning may sound a little down, but please stick with me till we get to the top of the mountain and over the other side and it will all make sense. I don't script my videos. When I have something on my heart that I want to talk about when it comes to WW and weight loss and all that good stuff, I just kind of come on here and talk. So if you're new here, welcome. I hope you'll stick around. My name's Anita. This is Chit Chat Paddywhack. We have a wonderful, wonderful community here. Everybody is, I don't have lipstick on my teeth, do I? Do I? Stick around. If you like this video, hit the like, but hit the subscribe button and join us as some of me and my buddies get back into the swim. But you must always have your water when you join me, okay? I have made a huge deduction. Okay, while we were shut down, I saw my weight climb and climb and climb. And I would say to myself, at this point, I would give myself, this next 10-pound mark or 5-pound mark, right? We got to do something about this, okay? But it just kept going and it just kept going. Because I had no why. And this is all about my why. Okay, so I had no why. I was sitting at home, sitting on the couch, watching TV, helping Oliver with his schooling. It didn't matter. And then the depression crept up. Stick with me, guys. It's not going to be a sad video, I promise. Quite the contrary. Okay, so then in April, my grandson, who's lived with me since kindergarten, moved in with his dad. And unbeknownst to me, I went into a huge stage of mourning that I wasn't prepared for and wasn't aware of. And then I got to thinking about it. I felt as if I had no purpose. My children are grown. One's getting married next month. The other one's thriving. Neither of them live near me. Steve's a pretty self-sufficient guy. But my life for so many years was raising and taking care of my grandson. And then that was no more. And I wasn't consciously realizing the effect it was having on me. And then my mind went to really dark places like, well, why lose weight? I'm just gonna, what does it matter? What does any of it matter? I have no purpose. Well, yesterday, also, as you know, I told you a couple weeks ago, I've clicked back in and I am excited and I have been on track, perfectly on track. And I'm tracking everything. I'm drinking all my water. I'm not moving as much as I should, but that's gonna take a turn today. Yesterday, I got a text from Oliver saying, Nana, can you take me to school tomorrow? You guys, it did a number on me like you wouldn't believe. I jumped up. First I answered and said, of course, yes, I can't wait. You have to keep in mind I've been in charge of this child's schooling since kindergarten. In fact, the reason he came to live with me is because nobody was making any attempt to get him into school. Finally, I just took over and he was with me from then on. I got up, I took a shower, I got dressed, I took my car through the car wash because I wasn't taking my boy to school in a dirty car. And my car is so dirty because I never go anywhere. And that was my why is back. And so is the landscapers. Anyways, anybody else who's out there who I've gotten DMs from and even in my comments and stuff, people who have gained during the shutdown and are in the same boat as I am, are you perhaps having any trouble with your why and maybe not knowing it? Because boy, howdy, it seems like that's what was going on with me. And I got up early today and I have that feeling back of being needed and got dressed. I've had a banana, I haven't had breakfast yet. I've had my water. I drink coffee sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. Today I didn't. I went and picked him up and I saw him and in his little tween face, you know, because he can't give away too much anymore. He used to be that Nana all over me, loving me, kids. You know, he's at that age now. That doesn't happen anymore. But I could tell that he was happy to see me. I could tell that he was excited for me to see his new big, humongous school. And I just have a spark back. And it's my why. My why is back. I am not needed by my grandson or my son-in-law. I believe from some information I've been gathering, they were just trying to give me a break after all the years that I've been in charge of everything. And I took it personally, thinking that they didn't love me anymore, and they do, and we all know better than that. What are you trying to say, lady? I turned you on. I thought this was a Weight Watching channel. We don't know about you and your grandson and not wanting. Yeah. This is for anybody else who might be struggling with their why and they don't know it and they don't realize it, because that's what was going on with me. And I'm so happy to have it back. And I feel born again. I do. I feel completely born again. I feel my routine is back. When we were shut down and Oliver and I were just stuck here at home and he was, I used to walk him to school and then I would continue on my walk around all of the town. I'm the town walker, but I will get back there. And then I'd pick him up and walk some more. And then in the evenings I'd walk. And I had this great routine. And then when you know what happened, it all fell to the wayside. And then he moved out. But you know what? I'm back. And I'm feeling so much better because he does need me. They do need me. And I do have purpose. And you have purpose too. And if you're feeling like, what's that purpose? Or I know I have purpose, but I just don't feel like losing weight right now. Or I can't figure out what the problem is. Give it some good thought. Do you really know what your why is? My why has changed in the 4 years I've done WW Weight Watchers. And what? My why has changed many times. And my why is back. And it's way more important right now, this morning, this time out, than it's ever been in the past. And I'm excited, and I just wanted to share that excitement with you and see if maybe I could be of any help to anybody else who is kind of afloat out there in the ocean of what the heck. Because during that time that we were all, doing nothing, honey. Not all of us, but most of us. It did a number on us mentally. It did a number on us physically. And it's time to get our poop in a group, as I like to say, and get back there. And I'm on my way. And I'm going to take it slow. I've got the feeling back. I have the honeymoon feeling back. Remember when you first joined Weight Watchers? How excited you were and you were going to do everything right. You went to the market, you got all the stuff that you wanted and needed and went through your app, or at the time, the books, and what foods are good and what foods are not. All foods there's no bad foods, but what's good for you on this big change in your life. I'm feeling that again. I think the weather has something to do with it. Being out of lockdown definitely has 99.9% to do with it. And I just wanted to share, in case there's somebody within the sound of my voice that is or was in the same place I was. And you know what? I was giving myself a hard time for feeling that way. It's like, come on, Anita, snap out of it. You know, every day I would wake up and it's like, I'm just going to go back to sleep. Why get up? What do I have to do? I don't know. There's nothing to do. I can do laundry and dishes and mop and do all that stuff in my sleep, but I just felt like I had no purpose. But you know what? I do have a purpose. We all have a purpose. You have a purpose. If you're not sure of what your why is right now, sit down and maybe write some things out. Or if you're like me and you hate writing, I hate writing. Don't ever tell me to write something down because I ain't going to do it. Or have a talk with yourself and look around because it's so important. At this point right now, I'm just babbling, but I had to get that babble out there. My why is back. My excitement is back. Self-hatred is slowly leaving my home and my heart and my head. I try not to look in the mirror because sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, look how far you let this go, Anita. How did you let this get so out of control? But I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm starting at the beginning again, and we're going to do this. And those of you who I'm in DMs and whatnot with, I know you're there to do it with me. One last thing I want to say for anybody who's new here and did listen to this, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm so happy to have you on board. A couple of things that I always repeat in my videos is I keep it very simple. I'm just a simpleton. I have pretty much the same foods only because I enjoy them. Now, if I stop enjoying those foods, I switch them out for something else. Right now, I'm enjoying my normal breakfast is a yogurt and an overnight oats. I have a playlist here, if you look around, of a lot of cook with me's that I've done. My overnight oats, all sorts of different flavors and kinds that are delicious. Now, some of those oats aren't made anymore, so you're gonna have to use a different one. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. I'm more than happy to help. So I keep it super simple because the more I think about it, if I inundate myself with all of it and it's like, oh, all I think about, then, you know, you have to drink your water. You have to drink your water. If you don't like water, which so many people do not, find a way to like it. Get some water enhancer at the market. I put lemon juice in mine every time I fill it up. My husband goes to the 99-cent store and buys me bottles of lemon juice that he keeps on hand in the refrigerator downstairs for me. That guy. I couldn't do this without him. Find a way to make yourself enjoy it. Luckily, I like it, and I also like it ice cold. So keeping it simple, drinking our water. You gotta weigh and measure, especially, well, not especially if you're new. Everybody needs to weigh and measure. Sometimes we kind of get off track and we eyeball it and we think that's right. I did that with some cottage cheese the other day. I put it in the bowl and then I thought, I'm gonna see how close I was. And then I got my half cup out and I was over. So weigh and measure. If you really wanna get it off, which I do, go back to the basics. Go back to the basics. Weigh and measure, drink your water. Keep it simple, do whatever you have to do. If you're a planner, then plan away. I'm not a planner. Do what's right for you. But do what WW tells you to do. Don't try cheating the program. I don't know if that's the right word. Just do what they tell you. And I can guarantee you the weight will come off because it did for me when I do it the way they tell me to do it. And that's about it. I just wanted to get on here and talk. I'm picking up my iPad today. I'll be able to shoot with my camera again. I have a Monte Cristo, WW Monte, or it's Drizzle Me Skinny recipe for Monte Cristo sandwich. This sounds great. Now, is it the Disneyland Monte Cristo sandwich? No, because that would be about 500 smart points. But let's try it out. I'm gonna film it as soon as I get all my stuff back and I can do it the way I'm used to. I thank you for hanging out with me and listening to my little spiel. I hope your toilet's nice and sparkly now. Hope that if you unloaded the dishwasher, you're done. You can move on with your day. But most of all, thank you for coming back and hanging out with me as I embark on round 2 of getting this weight loss off. Weight loss off? That's not right. Drink your waters. Let's try that again. Drink your water and know where your bathrooms are. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.